Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Adventures, day 9 in Lorella, final day, very relaxing day. We've done, what have we done today? Bugger all would be the best way to describe it. We've just come down to one of our favourite, very close to the homestead waterholes. One of the other guys in the group's been down here, I reckon, all day he's been down here, hasn't he? So he loves it.
It's like 10 and it's like 2:12 now.
Anyway, we're going to check this out again for you. And we'll give a final review of what we think of the place and the best spots with a map in front of us. What are you doing, mate? You're doing washing there. Doing your washing in the billabong, mate. That's all right, isn't it, eh? Yeah, last day here at Lorella. We're heading off in the morning. And, yeah, let's do some washing. Why not? All right, so this is our final review and thoughts. Might see a few flies around here because there's not really a shortage of flies most places. Like there's plenty of dust and plenty of bull dust. I think we're over the bull dust.
Absolutely.
Yep. So there's plenty of bull dust. Have you ever seen or heard so much bull dust in your life?
No,
exactly. Okay. So what was good? Well, yeah. So this is the homestead. This is the cartoon map. This is the homestead right now. Stock camp swimming hole. That's where we are. That's right here. That's this one.
That's pretty good.
Okay. We're pretty happy with that, with a close by swim. And there's a warm spring, I wouldn't call it a hot spring, at the back of the homestead. That's pretty good as well.
That's nice, yes.
But out of all the places you can travel, we sort of think, and I think most people would agree, up here, Nanny's Retreat. So, you know, you go north out of here, you got Nanny's Retreat. There's a couple other water holes there that are all right as well. Okay, but Nanny's Retreat was probably the best, and that was pretty well worth it going up there for the day, I reckon.
Yep.
We just did a day trip. They say, you know, a lot of people camp up there. Depends what sort of camping you like, what your setup is. But to be quite honest, the best camping, the camp area is nice, yeah? I reckon it's pretty good. I mean,
good, yes.
If there was more grass or it was greener or a bit less dust would be good. But you get that, you know. It is June. So we like to camp here, and you can do plenty of day trips, you know, up here and back for the day or whatever. You can even go up here. Believe it or not, you can definitely go from here. If you know your way and you go the right way, you can go up here, have a look around and for the day, or you can go up here and up there for the day and come back, whatever. So there was no shortage of midgies out at those beach camps up the end there, 56, 55, whatever. A lot of people said the fishing wasn't as good as what they were told. So, you know, we're talking not just our group, sort of. So a bit disappointed with the fishing, a lot of it in general, wasn't it?
Yes, and it's not beaches as we know beaches, it's mangroves.
That's right, it's mangroves and inlets, like seeing the picture here, so it shows all these little, well, guess what? There's all these things, but they're tiny, and there's a lot of, so there's no access to drive up and down beaches type thing. You're on mud flats.
There's no surf.
That's it. Now, if you come up here to Yellow Chat Billabong, track does continue past there and you start heading up there. That's where we were, I think, that was yesterday's video. Yeah. We said that's far enough for us. And you might think we're crazy, but we actually drove in one day from the beach camp down here. We came down Conrod Straight because we wanted to come south. We didn't see that right turn, so you might as well cross that off because we couldn't find it, which meant that was a waste of time coming down here. We went across there, which meant we went back up there, so we might as well have just cut straight across there. But anyway, we did this down there, up there, across here. Had a look at, it's all in the other videos, that big hole camp. Went past all these camps here, had a look at all that, and back out, and then we decided to go across the top and back down here. So that's all doable in a day. It's a big day. Depends how much time you want to spend doing what. We did have a fish actually out here at the river camp. That's where we're having a fish. So that was yesterday's video. What was that, Mitch? Mitch, what day is it today?
Day 9.
Day 9, so it must have been day 8 at the start where I was mucking around. I said day 3, and then I was saying no, day 7 we didn't do much, and then Mitch said, oh no, it's day 8, and I said yeah, but I was mucking. So anyway, day 8 is that all that what we did. So what else? What else was good?
The river was great. That track along the side of the river.
The river was nice here. Yeah, that's if you can get it. There's not many. There's one really good one, wouldn't you say? Yeah, yes. There's one. There's kind of one really good one.
For there's a big group, but there's a couple for small groups. It'd be nice.
Because that one that we were at fishing, that's a boat ramp. So I don't know whether you wouldn't block that. You know, people need a launch, so you can't sort of block that area. There's not a lot of space. If this place was, what did they say? It's the quietest it's been in 12 years. One of the staff, one of the volunteers told me. So they were really busy last year, probably COVID crap and all that, right? But this year, really quiet compared to the last 12 years, apparently. So I'm pretty sure, does that sound right? That's what someone told me. Yep, so I got that right, because I don't always get it right. Anyway, if it was busy, could you imagine trying to get a spot out there or a spot out here? Like, it's quiet, and like any good spots up here, in my opinion, were pretty well taken, or just kind of like dust holes. They just weren't that attractive. I mean, maybe we're spoilt in the Victorian high country camping on nice green grass, and not always, but you know, and by a river. I don't know, we just get some nice spots. It's easy to find a nice spot. There's hundreds of them. In here, it was a little bit hard to find a nice spot. There was heaps of room at the moment at the camp area at the back here. So down here, we come down here for the day. This was good. As we said, Hidden Pools was good. That was Hidden Pools where we went in for a swim. But I would say, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but if you hung around this long, you deserve it. April, late April, early May is probably the best time, depending on the season, but while there's some more water around. The first few days it was cold, colder and coldest, and then it's warmed up since then. We've got 33 at the moment when I drove into here. And the last couple, well, down the course, the coast was stayed warmer, but even last night back here, it was the warmest night we've had, wasn't it? More like what it should be up in summer and winter in Australia up north, right? So we call it summer and winter, that's right. What else? So down here was worth going. These look at a lot of these hot springs. Yeah, look, Nudie's all right. Nudie wasn't bad, yeah. That was pretty good, but that was probably the better one. Pandanus looks pretty new. It's like got all that black silt, same as the old cattle yard hot spring, black silt. We went on all the boats and kayaks along there. That's good. It's worth a paddle. Spend a day going up and down the rivers doing that. That was good. And depends what time of the year you get here, whether you got wetlands and stuff like that going on here. If you're into fishing, bring a tinny, and I would be then camping up this side here doing that, and then you'd move across here and check out that side of things, whatever. That's what I think anyway. I don't know how far you can get a boat up. You'd probably go up here and see how far you can go up the river, whatever the case may be.
Them pandanus can be lethal.
Yeah, watch out for the pandanus, those spiky things. Got any around here to show them? I think they're in the other videos, so if you missed that, what I'll actually do when I get a chance, I'll make a Lorella Springs playlist. I'll put all these videos in there so you can watch them all and you can get a bit of an idea what's around. Now, fuel, how much fuel do we use? Because what have we done? 700-800 Ks in... Yes. Tonight's going to be our 9th or 10th night, something like that anyway, about 9 or 10 nights. Stay a week and you get 1 night free, 6 nights, 7th one free, whatever, big deal. It's $25 a night for adults, $10, well, under whatever age you pay your age, isn't it? So correct, yes. Mitch is 10, so $10 a night. So that's what the costs are. Fuel's $3 a litre at the moment. It's not like they want to sell it to you. Hey, stop trying to hit us with a flying fox, mate. Anyway, bloody kids, I tell you. What else we got? When we leave tomorrow, we're going to head out and over here somewhere. What's it called? Not the Valley of the... Is it called the Valley of the Mazes? Is that one? Or?
No, we're going to Hidden City.
Hidden City, that's right. Okay, so you go out, hit the T, turn right, 15 Ks, turn left, few Ks, 2K walk. Anyway, what else can we give them? What else? That's about it. Overall rating out of 10 for all the places you've travelled in Australia. If 10 was the best and 1 was...
I'm going to go 7.
About a 7, yeah? I'll probably go 7 as well, I reckon. Yeah, it's about a 7. So it's not bad. It's good, don't get me wrong. If you haven't been anywhere, you come in, you go, this is great. But if you've been some nice places, you're going to go, yeah, it's not bad, but I've seen better sort of thing, yeah.
It's family friendly if you stay at the homestead campsite.
That's it, yeah. Because you got the showers are there. There's in the middle, the main toilet block in the middle. There's, what is it, about 4 toilets, 4 showers in each side probably. I haven't been in the women's, so I'm assuming it mirror same. Tin shed, hot water, you got to put wood on there, so you got to bring in firewood. Someone might get it going, but you got to get a couple logs, and to be honest, if you want a hot shower, you got to wait at least 20 minutes, half an hour, depending how hot the fire is. If it's really roaring, you might be able to wait 10 minutes, but it works best with 1 person. But if it's really hot, 3 people can get in and have a hot shower for 5 minutes. Right, that sort of thing. So keep it short. People do that, it's all right. If you want to have a long one at a time. So bring firewood. There's plenty of water there. The drinking water's fine. Loaf of bread, $6. Bowl of chips is $10. What else?
But the frozen bread was 7, wasn't it?
Frozen bread was $6. Yeah, $6. Yeah. What else can we tell you? They got canned food only. There's no fresh food there. There's a bit of food there if you need it. But
ice cream, they did beers and
yeah, the beers are there. Happy hour 5 till 6, where you get $2 off a beer. So instead of $10, it's $8, something like that. Anyway, it might have been 6 instead of 8 or whatever. But yeah, whatever, you know. Anyway, that's it. We spent enough time. I hope you helps you. So hit the like button if you learnt something that helps your trip to Lorella. I'm not recommending it or unrecommending it. For me, in the future, it'll be if we got a big trip going on, depending on the time of the year, we may come in, spend a few days, certainly not a week or two or anything like that. It'd be like a, 2 or 3 or 4 nights. I'd just stay here at the main camp. I'd spend a day and go up there, something like that. Not really been there, done that with the fishing. I'm not that much in the fish. Sort of just tired out the fishing thing many years ago. So I'm not too worried about up there. It's worth a look, if you got time. But then I'd probably come down here or something like that. Check out the rivers, spend your days around here, whatever. Depends what you're into. Anyway, we're out of here. Bada bing, subscribe, turn the bell on. There's the rope swing. And it's about to snap off, so yeah. All right, guys, catch ya.